Alright, we're gonna go to the tourist trap. And we're gonna go easy. Alright, here we are at the tourist trap. We're easy. So all we gotta do is hit this guy straight at the hole. And we should get a 1. Alright. Birdie on the first one. Now this one, kind of the same thing, right? So we just got to make sure we get the line correctly. We might not. So if we put it straight at the hole, we might have a chance at a hole in 1. Not quite the right line. That's okay. We'll save our par. Now, we're going uphill a good bit, so we want to hit this one pretty hard. And we want to bounce it off of that wall and try and get it as close to the hole as we can. Oh, close. Alright, let's push the birdie there. Now if we look at this hole, if we go to the left, come down here, we should get down to the hole. If we go to the very right, we have a shot, but it would have to stop somewhere around here. And I don't know if that's what we want, so we're going to go on the left-hand side. Okay. Alright. We've got a chance at a good putt here. Alright. Got another birdie. Alright, the 4th hole. So if we look at this one, if we bounce it off this, we should get down there somewhere. So you got to be careful though. So if you're new to this game, if it goes off this edge, it's gone. It's going to put you right back here. So we want to make sure we hit that piece of wood there. Okay, we hit the wood. Oh, very close, very close. So when you get to these putts, you gotta be careful with these. You can very easily miss them. Alright. So if you go on the water, if you're not familiar with this course, you're going to come back here. So we got a couple of options. We can come to the left here, have it put this way, or we can try and hit it off the side and get somewhere close. I prefer the let's hit it off the side and try and get somewhere close. Okay, so that's not a bad putt. We should, unless we just aim wrong, be able to make this. Okay. So we're good there. Alright, now, this is one of those holes with two... So if we go here, we're likely going to pop out of this thing. If we go here, we're going to pop out of this thing. So our only real shot at a hole-in-one is to go to the back cup. So we're going to try to go to the back cup. If not, we'll get it on the second shot. If we get it in on the first shot, we actually have a chance at a hole-in-one. We didn't quite get there. We were a little left anyway. So let's go in there. Have it pop out. Oh, almost. Maybe with a little more speed. Alright, so we'll take our par and we'll move on. Now see, this is a difficult one, because you can see there's no rail on either side. So, What we probably want to do is try and hit it somewhere around in here. And have a good shot at a second putt. Now look, I don't play this game hours a day. I'm sure there's a method here for a lot of these holes that can get you a hole in one, but I don't know what they are. Alright, for a lot of holes. So, let's see. Let's just get this ball out there. And hopefully, I don't know if I hit that far enough. Okay, I did, just barely. But we have a shot at the hole. So we want to watch our speed. See if we can get this ball in the hole. A little too far. Okay. Let's take our birdie. So if you're looking for a video that's going to tell you how to get these, a whole bunch of hole-in-ones, this isn't this video. These videos are here to kind of, show you the ropes, see if you like the course. Some of these courses you already have, some of these courses you may not. But, if you want to buy them, do you want to play the game? Let's find out. So, for me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and hit it along this line here and run it along the edge and run it around by the cup somewhere. Okay. So that was a bad line. I'm still going to try and do the same thing. So that's what I was trying to do with my first shot, but it didn't work out. So let's see if we can get this bad boy in the hole on our third. Alright. Just a par. Now if you look here, you can see there is a line directly to the hole. So if you come back here and you're putting, you do have a line that's directly at the hole. Okay? Now one of the things that I like to show in this video is kind of, the safer ways to do things. Go around. But if we wanted to go right at the hole, but here's the thing. If you don't hit this thing exactly straight and it falls off this little ledge, you're going to be right back here. So it's a risk that you want to take, right? Maybe, maybe not. Alright, so here's a 2-option hole. Now what we've got here is if we hit it past this first hole, if it comes out here, it's got a real good shot at going in the hole. So if it goes all the way around, chances are it's not going to go in the hole, but it should be close for a 2-putt. So, when you're looking at something like this, what I'd recommend is putt it at the hole here, but putt it hard enough to where if it doesn't make it, it'll at least go all the way around and down by the hole. Okay, we made it in the hole. And that's a hole in one. Okay? But if we would have missed and gone all the way around, we'd still be okay. We probably would have been down around right here, somewhere, with a good shot at a putt. So, since this is the first, the easiest hole we have here, I'll give a little bit more explanation on these things. Now keep in mind, anytime you have these different changes and variations, if you've ever played Golf Plus, it's kind of a similar thing. For example, see how close the variations are to each other? More speed. We go down here, you can see they get a little further apart, and then back close together as it goes uphill. So the closer they are together, that's kind of telling you, hey, that's a bigger slope. So we know we've got a slope going down and a slope going back up, so we've got to play for that. In my opinion, I don't think the slope going down is as much as the slope going up. Alright, so in other words, we can't say, oh, the slope going down is as equal as the slope going up because you got that piece in the middle, so let's just put it as if it was straight. I think we've got to give it a little more oomph to go through there. So We're going to put this ball straight and see if we can get it all the way up. Get up the hill. Okay, you don't put it hard enough, this is what happens. Right, so now we're stuck down on the bottom of the hill. So now we've got nothing but uphill. So we got to put this guy pretty good to get it up the hill and through the hole. Okay, now I'm sure this is a par. Yep, that's just a par. So we'll move on to the next hole. So this is where it kind of pays to look at holes. So you can see if we're too short, we're going to go down here and we're likely going to have a 2-putt. We might get lucky and have a straight putt, but might not. So we want to get it somewhere in this middle here. And bring it down the middle to give us our best chance. If we go too far, we're going to go to the left, same thing. Might have a straight putt, might not. So we want to give it enough speed. And I'm going to put it a little bit to the right, enough speed to get to that middle area. Okay. So even if it doesn't go in, which it didn't, we're at least down in the right area. If you get it down in this middle area, you're going to have a putt at the hole every time. Right? So this should be a birdie, I think. If we make it. So, you know, when you come down the middle, maybe you'll get a hole in one, maybe you won't. It really all depends on the bank. Okay. So on this one, you can see we got to go all the way around. We've got a border on the front and a border on the back. Helpful tip, when you go to play the hard course of this, you no longer have a border on the back. So we just want to hit it. All we have to worry about here is just hitting it hard enough to get around. So I don't mind using that border. So I might hit it there, go all the way around the border, hit the border, come down. Oh, so close. Now, I could not have done that on the hard course. And if you watch the video on the hard course, you'll see that. Oh, see, bad line. Probably just a par. Yep. Okay. So this is one of those holes to where we gotta kind of jump it down there, but it's a straight putt. So we just gotta hit it hard enough to get it over that ledge into the hole. So not quite hard enough, but I do believe that's a birdie if we make it. Oh, an eagle. Okay. Alright, so see these slopes? Remember I talked about the difference between the changing discoloration. The closer they are together, the more of a slope it is. So it's very obvious that we want to go around this one, down the slope, and then, you know, opposite way down here. You hit it just right, you get a hole in one. So let's try this. Okay, we didn't hit that quite hard enough, but we do have a straight shot at the hole. It should be for a birdie if we make it. Alright. Okay, it's a birdie. Alright. Again, going back to the slope thing, you can see we got to hit it just hard enough to get it up and over into the hole without it going too far. So this is a speed putt all the way. Let's see if we can get it right. Get it up, over, in the hole. Okay. Now the idea here is if we got it, say we were a little to the right, we get it up and over. We want it to come down, but when it goes up, we want it to come back down. We don't want it to have enough speed to go off the other edge. Okay. So this is kind of a little bit of a indication of what we're looking at in the hard levels. You can see there's no boundaries. So I got to hit this at the right speed. Really, if I'm playing this course, my aim here is let's just make sure we get it through and into the area where the hole is, and we'll worry about the second putt when we get there. Okay. So, at least we have a putt at it. Okay. Alright, so we can check this out. Same kind of deal. We want to end up in this track. As long as we're a little over to the right side of this, we should be in the crack. Just got to get enough speed to get it up and over, let it fall into the crack, and then there we go. Coming down, coming down. Where did it go? Oh, okay, came down here. Now we got another crack, same kind of deal. Get it into that crack. I think that goes down here. Okay. Now we got to hit it into the other crack. That should take us all the way down. Here it comes. Alright, come on, ball. This should be an eagle putt. I think it's a par 6. Now, before I put this, I want to show you a little quick something. Let's go all the way back up here. Watch this. We're going all the way back up to the tee. Give you a little bit of an advanced look here. We go all the way back to the tee. Now look at this. See where this is? Here's where the ball is. Right here. I have been successful sometimes in putting it actually the opposite way. Down the stairs, bouncing it into the area. It's a risk, right? It's a low percentage shot. It's a risk. As you can see, it comes off, bounces down the stairs, comes into the area. If you do that, you have a chance at a 2. If not, you get her down here, I think you still have a chance at an eagle, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, so an eagle. So, is it worth trying? You know, that's up to you. So, there you go. There's Tourist Trap. You can see my record is actually minus 18. In this video, I got minus 17, so that's not too bad. So, there's the Tourist Trap normal. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.